Hi guys, it's Kelly. Welcome to my channel. You're watching That Smells Divine. In today's video, I have something really exciting to review for you guys. I've got the Weekend Discovery Set by Arielle Shoshana. We've got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if you'd like to hear more about these fragrances, please keep watching. Before we dive into today's video, if you haven't yet, please subscribe to this channel. Make sure you like this video, comment down below, let me know your thoughts on these fragrances. I love interacting with you guys. It's literally my favorite thing about doing this channel. Okay, so let's dive into the backstory of me discovering these fragrances. So, one of the things that I did not realize was going to happen when I started this channel back in March was that I was going to become a part of such an incredible community of human beings. Like, I am blown away by the fragrance community and how incredible it is that we're also diverse and we're also like different and we all have such different opinions. Yet there's this camaraderie and this like unconditional love and support that I find within this community. And it's been shocking actually and so cool. And I have become friends with a couple of people through my channel, through them commenting on my stuff and then us having Instagram conversations and sharing fragrance recommendations with each other, sharing our lives with each other. It's been so rewarding. Like no amount of views, no amount of future PR, like nothing could even come close to the feeling of having that community, especially when times are tough, and we all go through ups and downs in our lives. And yeah, just being able to be a part of something like that is really healing. So yeah, that's kind of what this video is actually about, because this fragrance set was recommended to me by one of my dear fragrance friends. Her name is Carissa, and she actually just started her own YouTube channel. It's called Cartier Fragrances, and it's her and her daughter Tierney, Cartier, get it? Fragrances. And hopefully I'm saying that right, Carissa, if you watch this. And they just started their channel. I think they've done like 4 or 5 videos, and I am obsessed. I'm obsessed with their channel. I'm obsessed with Carissa. She's an incredible human being. Yeah, just like super geeking out and fangirling over these ladies. And so they focus on fragrances that maybe you haven't heard of, right? Carissa has recommended a couple of fragrances to me that I had never heard of before. And I love that because I feel like sometimes in the fragrance community, we can kind of get stuck in these loops where we all are smelling the same thing. And it's just like, you just kind of know what people are going to talk about. Or like you watch a fragrance review video and it's like, like you've already heard of these fragrances 5 million times, unless you're like brand new to the scene, right? And so one of the things that Carissa recommended to me was Saturday by Arielle Shoshana. And I had maybe heard about Arielle Friday, but I really had like no knowledge of Arielle Shoshana or anything. I didn't even realize that it was like a fragrance website, like you could go on and buy from different brands. I had no idea who they were, what they were all about. And so when she recommended Saturday to me, I was like, well, I'm just going to go ahead and get the Discovery set so I can try the entire weekend. And that's what I did. And let me tell you something else about this experience as well, you guys. So this is my very first time ordering from Arielle Shoshana, right? I ordered, I don't remember like exact dates, but let's just say I ordered on like July 25th. And I'm like obsessive about tracking orders just because I've lost packages in the past. And so when I have things coming to me, which is almost every single day, like every morning when I'm having my coffee, I just track my packages and I see where they are. And I noticed like it was like 5 days, 7 days, 10 days that the package from Arielle Shoshana said, when I tracked it, it said label created, awaiting shipment or whatever. Meaning that like the shipment had been entered, but nothing had been received yet by the post office. Now, I used to work in retail. I used to work at Well People, and one of my job roles there was to send out shipments because people could order online, and we had a lot of different clean beauty and skincare brands and fragrance brands in store. People could do a phone order and like order anything, not just Well People makeup, and then my job would be to box it and to ship it out. And so like I get it, like retail is hard and people are human and we make mistakes, right? And I can't tell you how many times I would like mess up an order or forget to send something or whatever, and I'd have someone like reaming me out on the phone or over email and me just being like, I'm sorry, I'm a human, I'm sorry, you know? So anyways, I wasn't getting frustrated. I just emailed them like on day 11 and I was like, hey, I just wanted to check in on this order. Like, I understand shipments are crazy right now and things are, you know, things are a little bit weird. But I just wanted to check in because it said it said that it's been awaiting shipment for like 11 days, and I just wanted to get an ETA. I said I'm going away to the Northeast, and I want to bring some fragrances with me, and I was hoping to bring your discovery set. I got an email back like right away from one of the owners, I believe. Yeah, okay, I just checked my email. She's a co-owner. Her name is Katri. I hope I'm saying that right. She was so awesome, you guys, and I just wanted to give a huge shout out because like she was obviously like apologetic. She was like, oh my God, and she just took responsibility, like, you know, we totally floofed it, whatever, which is fine, but was super apologetic and basically just like shipped it out right away, but also included like a bag of samples. Like, I don't even know how many, but there was a ton of samples in that bag as like an apology. And then when I received the package, I actually received 2 packages, which I don't know if she did that on purpose or not, but either way, it's pretty cool. I got 2 of these. I paid like $22. And so I ended up getting 2 weekend discovery kits and like a million samples. So I just want to say this because like customer service is so important, you know, and like owning your mistake and just like correcting it and not making it a huge deal, but like saying you're sorry and like just going above and beyond for your customers is everything. Like, I've had such a positive experience with Katri and Arielle Shoshana that like they're like top of mind now, right? So like next time I want to order samples, I'm probably going to go to their website first because it's like I've had this positive experience and I feel connected to them because of just like their vibe and how they carry themselves in business, you know? So I just wanted to give them a huge shout out. I'm going to link their website below. You can go check out what they have to offer and purchase yourself a discovery set if you wish. So let's go ahead and dive into the fragrances. Okay, so our very first fragrance is called Friday, and Carissa kind of brought this up as a great fragrance. I think she said like towards the end of spring when things are starting to warm up, she said that this fragrance kind of fits that time period really well for her. So the notes on Friday are bergamot, bitter orange, pear, grapefruit blossom, honeysuckle, mimosa, sweet pea, and white cedar extract. One thing that I did notice about this discovery set is, and like some of the other samples that they sent me from Arielle Shoshana, is that these what do you call them? Spray vials, like the sprayer isn't great. It kind of like shoots out in a stream. So there was that, but that's fine. That's, you know, here or there. So this is gorgeous. This is a beautiful pear fragrance. The sweet pea is very prominent as well. It's a very like clean, citrusy, fresh, springtime. Like this just smells like spring, like liquid spring, right? It's really pretty, very feminine, very floral, but not in your face, like over the top, stinky white florals. It's very, very soft, very rounded, very approachable. Yeah, this is really, really, really pretty. So I got what Carissa meant when she was like, this is like the perfect thing to wear when it's like the end of spring. It's like, you know, when stuff starts to bloom. For me, living here in Central Texas, like I get super excited about the bluebonnets. It's one of my favorite times of year. It also happens right around my birthday. I feel like it's my own little birthday present every year that the bluebonnets come out. They're beautiful flower, and right around that time is when everything really starts to bloom and get green, and it's just this gorgeous like blossoming moment that's quick, right? It's like a couple of days to a week every spring that you experience this like blossoming, and that is what this reminds me of. So I am probably going to put this fragrance away until spring and pull it out that week in mid-March when things really start to happen. But yeah, this is absolutely gorgeous. Bergamot and pear and honeysuckle and sweet pea. Like if you're a fan of those, get your nose on this for sure. Beautiful fragrance. Okay, moving on to the second fragrance. Now this is the fragrance that actually started the conversation between myself and Carissa relating to this, this house, because she reviewed Saturday on her channel. And as she was describing the notes, I was like, oh my God, that sounds like totally up my alley. And let me tell you why. Let me read you the notes. Okay, so the notes in Saturday, top notes are passion fruit, rhubarb, peach, and mandarin orange. Middle notes are magnolia, saffron, and pink pepper. And base notes are iris, sandalwood, ambroxan, vanilla, musk, and vetiver. So obviously, like, I love passion fruit. I love rhubarb, apparently. Peach, I can go either way. But then saffron and pink pepper, like, I'm obsessed. Anything saffron, I'm like a saffron addict. Like, I literally, anytime anyone says the word saffron, I'm like, what? Where? When I was helping my parents move out of their house in Florida, I actually found a bag of saffron in my dad's spice cabinet, and I pulled it down, and I was like, I posted about it on Instagram. I had my nose in that bag. Like, I think I brought it home with me, actually. I might have that saffron in my purse. But it smells so good. There's something about saffron. I'm just wild about saffron. Okay, let's give this a sniff. I might actually transfer these fragrances into different sprayers because, yeah, this is this is so pretty, you guys. It's like, it's passion fruit to the freaking max up top. Like, the passion fruit and peach are like, shazam, like, rah, here we are. It's like Hawaii. It's Hawaii. Yeah, oh my God, it's so pretty. And then the saffron starts to come out, but like very slowly. It's kind of like tiptoeing behind the passion fruit and peach, like, hi, here I am. It's so, 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 so pretty. This is totally my kind of scent. Now, I wore this on skin. I only gave myself one spritz. I was going somewhere where I was like not wanting to be in beast mode, and not knowing how this fragrance is going to perform. I can't remember where I was going, but I was like being careful. So I need to wear it again and give myself like a good spray. But yeah, it's the iris. It dries down into this like beautiful iris magnolia. Yeah, this is just gorgeous, you guys. This could be something that I see myself getting a full bottle of. I definitely need to wear test it for sure. But it's really pretty. It kind of reminds me of my grandmother who passed away last year, not even a year ago. I haven't really talked much about her on my channel, but she was 93 when she passed away. She had a really hard battle with Alzheimer's the last like 5 years of her life, and it was very traumatic. And this just reminds me of her, and I don't know what it is in it. It's not the fruitiness, it's the dry down reminds me of her. It smells like something that she used to wear, or like it kind of smells like her house or her laundry, something. And so, yeah, the dry down just kind of brings me back to my childhood and like being in my grandmother's backyard. She used to like hang all of her clothes in the backyard and let the wind, and she lived by this like beautiful field with these marshes, and like you could always kind of smell like wild berries everywhere. Yeah, this brings me to my happy place. So I think that I'm going to bring this with me to Boston and wear test it, and give it a whirl, because I feel like it's a great like end of summer fragrance. So yeah, I'm really excited about this one. Okay, moving on to our third and final fragrance. So this one takes a completely different turn from the other two, and this is called Sunday. And let me see. This one, I was very prepared for it to kind of have like this green tea kind of matcha feel to it, which generally I'm not super into, but I'm also like really open. I love like black tea, Earl Grey tea notes in fragrances. So like I said, mine is always open. Yeah, so Sunday has top notes of rice, matcha tea, and milk, mid notes of mate, cardamom, and cinnamon, and base notes of sandalwood, vanilla, coconut, and amber. So this seems like it would be like a perfect fall fragrance, like a nice, cozy, maybe like bedtime or just like relaxing around the house. So I did spray this on skin the other day when I was just like putzing around the house. And I didn't focus on it enough. I didn't like take any notes or anything, but I do remember being like, oh, this feels pleasant. Like I felt cozy and comfy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give this a spritz. Okay. Yeah, this is really, really pretty. It's hard to pick out like one note. This kind of smells like boba tea. Has anyone else been through a boba tea phase? I worked at this, quick story, when in 2003, I think it was, I moved to San Diego, and I worked at this aviation academy, and I was like their one dispatcher. I got to dispatch flights, which was super cool. I got to fly around in a little Cessna 152. Terrifying, like totally had a panic attack my first time, but yeah, I really enjoyed working there, and the pilots were super cool, and it was a great experience. It was short-lived. I think I worked there for like a year, maybe 8 months, but it was, the office was like in a little strip mall by the airfield, and there was a Vietnamese, or what is it, Thai place next door that had boba tea, and it was my first time having boba tea, and that became my thing. Like, I swear I gained like 10 pounds from that boba tea alone, because I would go there twice a day and get boba tea. But yeah, this smells just like that. It's very ricey. It's very very tea and milk. It's very gourmand in that way. Like, I just want to drink it. I literally want to drink it. It smells like a milky, ricey, spicy, cold, milky beverage. It's really pretty. It smells very edible. Like, this smells like food. For that reason, I don't know if I would get a full bottle of this, because personally, it's a little bit too foody for me personally. But I am excited to wear through the rest of the bottle, because I think it's beautiful. The vanilla really rounds it out too. It's a gorgeous fragrance. I'm really impressed with this set, you guys. So that is my review of Arielle Shoshana's Weekend Discovery Set. I would highly recommend getting your nose on these 3 fragrances. Like I said, excellent customer service, excellent fragrances. You can buy the set for $22, I believe it is, on their website, and yeah, just, I have nothing but good things to say about this. Thank you, Carissa, when you watch this, for recommending this set to me. I am going to link Carissa's YouTube channel down below, so you guys can go check her out. They make incredible videos of fragrances that you've probably never heard of, and yeah, very informative, very educational. Carissa works for a couple of different fragrance companies, and so she's got like super knowledge around everything. So super excited for you and your new channel, Carissa, when you see this. And for the rest of you, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Like I said, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Leave a comment. Let me know, have you smelled these? What are your thoughts? I would love to hear. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.